The people of the United States can learn a lot from what's happening in Mexico right now. They're in what they're calling the fourth transformation. So, what happened is, I'm just going to sum it up. And if I'm wrong on any of this, especially my Mexican followers, please correct me. There was a two-party system, highly corrupt two-party system, apparently. And what ended up happening, long story short, is the working people came together, the indigenous people came together, and they fucking voted. And they voted for the Morena Party, the new party, which is, as far as I can gauge, a socialist party. What that is doing for Mexico, the lithium is now been nationalized, which means that all of the profit from that will go to the people. Same with oil and other natural resources. They're giving land back to the indigenous, a lot of it. They have started a bonus program for women and mothers, where they get a bonus every year to probably twice a year, I think it is, to equalize the pay between men and women. They have socialized healthcare now. Granted, the infrastructure is not great yet. However, in my experience as a legal resident in Mexico, going to the doctor in the IMSS, I think they're called clinics, the public clinic, I've had great care. They talked to me for 45 minutes. I had my lupus diagnosed within a week and a half after fighting to have the test done for 5 years and insurance never covering it in the States. They're lowering the retirement age to 60. They've already done this for women, and because there's a lot of grandmas staying home and helping raise the kids. They want to accommodate and pay women for the unpaid labor that we do in the home. Public education is now free, and there are scholarships for university and based on income. They are providing school uniforms now for people that are don't have much. They're also providing education bonus to families. So that means that, and this one I'm not 100% sure I know all the details on, but they get a certain amount of pesos a month for sending their children to school. Because in the past in Mexico, a lot of kids were kept home to work just for people to survive. Again, Mexico is changing. They're working on their infrastructure. They're working on internet access. So many things, and there's more. I should do a series on it as they come up. The Presidente of Mexico speaks daily to her people every day, every fucking day, to let them know what's going on. She's also been out in the indigenous communities asking them what they need and what they not want. Not like we did to our indigenous here. She's asking them what they need, what they want, and what will help them, because each indigenous group have different needs, and Mexico's a huge country. But what my point is here is that if people in the United States, the working class and the poor, come together, we can do the same thing. We can have AOC. We can have a third party. We can have a fourth transformation, or however many it would be for the states. We can take back our power from these billionaires. We can, if we come together. And now I'm going to tell you from a personal level, after all the bullshit from MAGA over the years, it's going to be hard for me. It's going to be hard for me to deal with them, period. And do I even think they have it in them? Do they actually have any fucking common sense? I don't know. But I'm hoping that I can get past that if they come around and come together for radical change in this country, because the elite have successfully divided us here. They've used your racism and your hate and your bigotry to make themselves richer, and y'all fell for it. So anyway, I am enjoying living in Mexico and watching their transformation happen, and watching my friends have better opportunities. They have a 15-year no-interest mortgage available now in Mexico. I have a friend who received a home after suffering from domestic violence. The government gave her a new house to get away from the situation and start her new life. There are so many things that would never happen here. As I say, all of these things have been just started in the last 6 years or so. So obviously, don't come at me, Mexicans, because I do know it is not rolled out completely. And there's a lot of work to do in Mexico. But what I find hopeful about Mexico, first off, the people are fantastic. I find it hopeful that things are going in the right direction. They're working on ending corruption. They're working on trying to figure out the cartel situation. I think it's headed in the right direction. And it's, as somebody from the United States who has been in the depths of despair, headed in the wrong direction for so long at this point, it's very refreshing, and it brings hope to me, even for the United States and other countries that are suffering fascism right now, that it can change if people come together. It can happen. Keep your eyes on Mexico, because what the people did and everybody getting out and voting and doing what they should do, I think is changing the entire country for the better.